Ooh, what up? It's Sir Tony. Yep, I got early done with work because it's almost New Year and there wasn't really much work, so everybody got to leave early. So, yippee! That gave me time to tell you guys a story about drugs. Yeah, New Year special. Well, a story that happened. I wanted to tell this yesterday, but I didn't really have much time, and I didn't really feel like it because I was tired as fuck. But now, yeah, I'll just do it today. This happened when I was, I think, 20 years old, 20 or 21, I think. The last time I took mushrooms. Yeah, fucking crazy. But in Holland, have you got like these smart shops? I don't know if they exist anymore, but we used to. Well, my brother would go and get pedos, mushrooms from smart shops. So me and my drug friends, um, we and him. Well, me and him went for those pedos. It was the first time I went into one of those stores, and so I got to pick ones myself. And normally, pedos are like these dried mushrooms. And I was like, yeah, looking at all the mushrooms, and I saw like these fresh yellow ones. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I said to the shopkeeper, like, oh, what's this? Yeah, those fresh Colombians. I said, oh, okay. I took a portion for me and one for, no, two for me and one for my brother. But I ended up only taking one. That was a good thing. I guess. Yeah, well, you will hear. Um, so I took the fresh ones and we went to a coffee shop, and then I forgot pedos in the coffee shop, and we all were miles away from the shop, and yeah, I just forgot those, man, in the coffee shop, and I was like, what the fuck. But we got them back, and the shopkeeper from that store was like, yeah, she just gave it to us, which was very nice. We thought it was stolen. So yeah, a bit of extra to the story. But the day after, it was Sunday, I think, and my brother was living alone, but he wasn't living there very long. It was like only 2-3 months at the time, and but it was a rented house, and it was kind of dirty and moldy, and in the bathroom and stuff, and he was fixing his aquarium, like aquarium with fishes, and but he knew he was supposed to take some mushrooms, and he did that. Also, he did it even more than me, I think. And I said, like, yeah, I got Colombians, man. You saw what the fuck? Fresh pedos. So yeah, this is something new. Well, to us, it was nothing new, but we never did it. So we did the usual. We boil them up in water and make tea out of them, and then drink the tea and eat the mushrooms. But just like always, I know how that feels. So it comes up, and I was like, holy shit! And I remember still. His aquarium was like, yeah, fishes, like streaming. But streaming was like going all kinds of directions. I was like, hey, how can that be? But that wasn't really the best trip of my life, not at all, but it was not bad or anything. But my brother, though, holy shit, dude, he was going into a bad trip. I was just playing video games, Burnout. Like, the meaning of the game is killing crashing into other cars and yeah, win the race. And I was just having fun, and I was like looking, oh, what the fuck? But I was like, hey man, you okay? And he didn't reply to me, and I paused the game, and I went to look for him. Hey man, where are you at, dude? Where are you at? And I come into the bathroom. I said, are you in here, man? He said, yeah, yeah. And I put the door open, push the door open, and he was on his knees against the wall, trying to scrape the molds out of the wall. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Well, there's all kinds of critters here, man, like insects and stuff. I went to take a look, and I was like, man, that's just mold, dude. Just leave it alone, dude. And he gets up, and he had this most frightening look in his eyes. He was like, I could tell he was not going okay. He was fucking tripping, dude. And after a long discussion about those molds, I guided him to his seat. His how do you call it, man? Like in the living room seat. It was like fabric. Man, how you call it? Couch. Holy shit. Guided him to the couch, and he was just sitting there, and we were talking a little bit because he was just tripping out. When you're on mushrooms, you kind of begin thinking in a real bizarre way, like thinking about life, thinking about the universe, what life is, and yeah, that's all the kinds of questions that come up. Now, at the time, at that trip, it didn't really affect me as much thinking like that, but he was going like that, I could tell, man. And he was like, what's the point of all this, dude? Why am I living in this house, dude? This house is fucking dirty. And yeah, he was going at it, man. He was going bad. And I was just like, yeah, chill, man. You gotta chill. It's just battles, man. You gotta just fucking chill. And I just continued playing a game while he was sitting next to me in that couch. And some time passed. I think 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And I look at him, and I notice his crotch. And his crotch was wet. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Did you spill your drink or something? And he looked down and I was like, what the fuck? And he gets up and he pissed himself sitting right there, man. He pissed himself all over the couch, the fabric couch, all drenched into it. I was just fucking laughing, dude. I was, fuck, man. I was just... It was just so unreal, man. How can a grown man piss in his pants while sitting in the couch being awake? And I told him, like, didn't you feel that, man? And he told me, like, yeah, but it felt okay, or something like that. And he didn't even realized that he really done it, something like that, man. And I just laughing my ass off. And he a couple minutes later he started to get really paranoid. He was like, what the fuck, dude, what the fuck am I going to do with this couch, man? And I told him, like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna pull this couch outside. So I opened the front door, I pulled out the couch so that it could get a little dry. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, it was sitting outside in the front door, and in the front lawn. And he was like, oh man, what if the neighbors see that, man? My neighbors, And I'll say, what the fuck, your neighbors? Yeah, well, what if they see that I pissed my couch? How the fuck are they gonna see that you pissed your couch, man? Oh, and he was going nuts, dude. And I think I ended up forcing him to eat just, I don't know, sandwiches or something. And yeah, a couple of hours later, he came down. And yeah, he got back to his senses. But oh man, he was in a bad way, dude. And I was just laughing the whole time. Laughing at him. Which was not really nice, but at the time, man, yeah, it was funny. I think why I got a good trip and he a bad trip, I think I was smoking weed at the time. Also on that trip. So, and he didn't smoke weed. He quit weed back then, I think, yeah. And I think that has something to do with it. I was more like chill and he was like fucking paranoid. So yeah, that was a pretty amazing day. But good thing though, remember that I told I had 2 portions. I fixed those 2 portions, but I think he talked me out of it. Yeah, I think so. I think if I would have taken 2 portions of that shit, maybe I had to go to the hospital or something. But good thing I didn't. I just threw it away. Because you cannot keep that. Like, at the time, in my youth, my brother and his friends always said, like, yeah, you can only take mushrooms 1 time a year. Because otherwise the effect is not gonna be any good. Well, you're gonna feel it, but it's not gonna be amazing. So yeah, if you've done it 1 time, you're not gonna do it more. Well, it's meaningless. And also, I think if you do it more, you're only gonna get the negative stuff from it. So. Yeah, that was the last time I took pedos, man. Mushrooms. Probably never gonna do that again. I know how it feels like, and knowing what I know now is not gonna be any good in my mind. Holy shit. But I've experienced it, so yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome story, I think. Pretty unique. So, tell me what you think. Like and subscribe, okay? And I'll see you next year. Oh yeah, that's a stupid joke, I know. Okay, bye bye.